It's been a pretty standard policy for years. You have to buy something to hang out at a business or use their restroom.
Now, Starbucks has a new policy that welcomes anyone inside its stores, whether they're paying customers or not. The changes come a little over a month after two black men were arrested at a Philadelphia Starbucks while waiting for a friend. That blew up into a international controversy. The idea now will be that anyone who enters Starbucks is considered a customer. In true confession time, Matt, I did use a bathroom inside a Caribou.
And you didn't buy anything?
50th and France area. Didn't buy anything.
Did you feel tempted? Like maybe a coffee cake?
Something?
Yeah.
If you walk in with purpose.
Yes. Nobody asks you questions.
Nobody asks you questions. Also white. So.
Yes. Obviously, that's
reality,
a big part
right?
of it. Yeah, absolutely. And Starbucks is trying to address this not just with this change in policy, but they're closing stores, I think, on the 29th this month to do sensitivity training across the country. I think that's great. I'm not sure that this policy is the right answer to it. Just saying, okay, basically, we are a public bathroom, that's fine. I think the training's good, and I don't think one day is enough. I think you need to do more.
The CEO is saying, look, we don't want to become a public bathroom. But if somebody, plenty of Starbucks have a key, right, where you have to get the key. And if somebody asks for the key, we're going to give them the key.
And that's good. I think you should treat people with respect and treat them like they are a customer. But not everybody is, and I don't think you necessarily have to open your bathroom as a business for anybody that walks in the door.
And I think that's the question that they're going to have to face, because you look at some of these cities where their schools and streets are overcrowded, and then people are trying to use the bathroom and they're not a paying customer.
Yeah.
And what happens if they're using the bathroom every single day and they're not a paying customer at all?
What choice do you have as a company? I mean, here's the thing. The internet outrage machine is going to crank up if there's video of the next person that gets kicked out of the Starbucks, it's going to go crazy.
Right.
So if you're the company, what do you do here? I don't see what other choice you have but to say, like, well, we're going to tap out of this discussion.
This is the easiest thing for them to do.
For sure.
I think what they could do, now, in the past, they've put this decision in the hands of, like, the store manager, and I think that's okay. But if you're not properly training your manager, if you're not addressing your staff on how to treat people with respect and not profile people, then those choices become bad ones.
Yeah.
Right now, just saying, you know what, we're taking the decision out of their hands, that's the easiest thing to do.
But even if you do the right thing, Allie, when the little clip of it shows up on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook,
well, that's the thing.
No one cares if they're doing the right thing.
And that's what's hard, too, because some of these clips, they're showing 10 seconds of something that could last a minute, 2 minutes long, and you don't get to see the before or the after. You just get to see the middle part of the story, and maybe that worker in the store treated that person with respect.
Now, in this
but we
case,
don't
the
get
one
to see
that brought all the controversy, clearly no one was doing the right thing that time.
Exactly.
But, yeah, it's tough.
It is.